God's calendar versus man's calendar. In today's world, there are many calendars, but what does the Bible say about time? When does a day, week, month, and year truly begin according to God? The day. From the Roman perspective, a day runs from midnight to midnight, but biblically, a day starts at sunset. In Genesis 1:5, it says, "And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day." This pattern continues throughout Genesis, emphasizing that a biblical day begins at sunset. For example, Leviticus 23:32 states, "From evening to evening you shall celebrate your Sabbath," making it clear that a day starts and ends at sunset. The week. According to Scripture, a week consists of 7 days, starting with Sunday and ending with the Sabbath, Saturday. Genesis 2:2, 3 shows that God rested on the seventh day and blessed it as holy. Today, many calendars incorrectly start the week on Monday, but biblically, the week begins with Sunday, and the Sabbath, God's holy day, starts at sunset on Friday and ends at sunset on Saturday. The month. In modern times, months are based on set days like 30 or 31, but biblically, months are tied to the moon. A new month begins with the new moon, as seen in Isaiah 66:23, which says, "From one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, all flesh shall come to worship before me." The Hebrew word for month is derived from the word for moon, and a biblical month lasts about 29 to 30 days from one new moon to the next. The year. Our Gregorian calendar begins in January, but God's calendar begins in spring after the vernal equinox. The biblical year starts in the month of Abib, Nisan, which means green ears or new growth, Exodus 12:2. This marks the beginning of life and renewal, not in the dead of winter as in the Gregorian calendar. In summary, God's calendar teaches that a day starts at sunset, the week begins with Sunday and ends with the Sabbath, Saturday. The month begins with the new moon, and the year starts in spring. Understanding this biblical reckoning of time